Mr. Paul Crosley about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them. In the Cage Warriors flyweight division. Ronal Siahaan in the blue. Igor Wojtas in the red and black.
We're gonna see.
Fast and furious start here.
There's a lot of kinetic energy coming from Igor right now. You can tell there's a lot of power in those punches, just looking at his trunk.
Yeah, it's like he's almost vibrating with energy, isn't it?
3 KO wins on the record of the Polishman.
Punch in, jab for the jab for the jab. Nice, and bring your right hand in.
Ronal's doing a real good job of keeping the space good between them, not letting them get in too tight, keeping that nice longness so he can look for his counters when Igor comes in. Oy.
Kick to the body there from Siahaan.
Nice cross to the body too.
Bring that to the head as well.
So always a good idea when you get hit in the body hard to return the favor just so they're not more energetic than you are.
Nice touching, good touching. Possession.
Stiff left hand from the southpaw there. Wojtas counters with a straight right of his own.
Yeah, we'll just have to be careful of putting himself on the cage right there. It makes himself a little bit predictable when he's going to charge forward or go for a takedown. Now he's keeping the center, which is a lot better for him on the attack. Pushing Ronal up against the fence.
Let's get same phase with the takedown, eh?
Ooh. Big punch to the top of the head by Ronal.
Big reaction from the crowd, from that shot, from the home fighter.
Yeah, Igor's landing some power on the inside. That cross for both of them is landing pretty good, but Igor's really getting through the guard.
Mixing it up beautifully there. Here's Guccio.
Yeah, I was wondering when I was going to see the takedown. He finally got a good beat on his legs. Came in with that leg kick and then grabbed for the double leg.
Yeah, great timing on that takedown. Finds himself inside of the half guard position.
The majority of Siahaan's wins coming by way of strikes. So this is not where he wants to be. This is where we saw the vulnerabilities in his game against Saruya on that road to the UFC tournament.
We're just really trying to free that knee. He really wants the mount position. Siahaan tries to reverse, and it almost looked like he wasn't going to be able to, and manages to get back to his feet. He's fighting this takedown attempt now, trying to get the hands in for a guillotine, even striking on his way down.
Oh, man. That was a big mistake by Ronal to give up on that front headlock and sprawl. As soon as he left it up, he gave him enough space to get the double leg. Like, they literally pushed from one side of the cage to the other with that takedown attempt. And Ronal was almost out, but he decided to hit him, which I respect. I make that mistake too sometimes.
It just goes to show why having a training environment like the MMA Fight Academy has been so important for these guys, because, you know, fighting on the Indonesian circuit back home, he hadn't fought anyone who could wrestle him, who could take him down, and he's blasting all these guys out of there. Now, you know, training with guys like Teddy Stringer, who's going to put you on your back very quickly, and learning how to deal with these situations.
Yeah, it's a big advantage for him coming up against competition like Igor. He really knows what he's doing on the ground.
Nice finish to the round from Igor there, and we will see a second.
Yeah, it looked like he was just trying to get one off as he was getting taken down.
If I'm going to get taken down, I'm going to punch you at least once, right?
Might as well. Oh, here we go again.
And really, this is what I expected, but he's into a guillotine here. Can't see whether it's, oh man, no, it's an arm-out guillotine here, and you can see Wojtas is fighting that.
Igor looks
Connecting
really
hands.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really doing much right now.
I don't think it's on here, and you can hear shouts in the corner to get a high elbow, but
Wojtas only been submitted once in 19 professional fights.
I mean, you look at his physique, and you can see why that is. And immediately trying the pass here. You can see the right elbow on the inside of the legs. He's trying to create space. He wants to get to a mount position. You can see a lot of people, they get the top position MMA, they want to hold it, they want to control time. Wojtas wants to strike, he wants to hit you, and he wants to be in the best position to hit you from. So I think we're going to see him try and advance. There you go, straight in the half. A lot of people would stay in half guard. I think that Wojtas wants to get to mount position. He wants to really land some big, heavy punches. There you go, you can see that right leg trying to come on the inside to create some space in the legs. He's got loads of time to work on top. Mixing up the strikes nicely, you can see the hand. He definitely wants this mount position, you can tell from the second it hit the ground. There you go, into mount. We're seeing the same reversal as last time. And successfully escapes there. I mean, this is definitely going to be something that Wojtas is going to have to think about if he gets the top position again. Stop trying to go to mount.
There's a nice body shot there from Siahaan as well.
Once again, he tries to strike. I'm going down, I'm going to hit you once. I'm going to hit you once.
There's definitely going to be a whole class at MMA Academy next week about not punching when the person's on your leg.
Yeah, Wojtas needs to, hopefully he's got that, he's learned his lesson now. This is 2 times where he's been in a very dominant top control position, and as he's gone to pass into mount, his opponent has tried to reverse him and done so successfully. The first time he was able to complete another takedown, that second time lost it entirely. So, yeah, I mean, this is the right play now. Possibly past the half guard, but I would stay in half guard as the most advanced position and just look to strike from there.
Trying to get those hips out with Siahaan.
Oh, big punches about to come down right now. Or not.
There we go, into half guard. He passes into side control here, which, I mean, this is an interesting position to be in, because there's only one reason why you would really look to go the side control, unless he's going to try and attack a far side Kimura or something like that, is to try and transition into mount, and I just don't feel like a mount is it's not gone well for him so far. I would look to put himself back into half guard and just use it as a position to control the hips with the lower body and strike. Yeah, he's trying to attack a north-south choke there. There he goes back in the half guard, and I think this is a better position for him. You know, just under 2 minutes, strike from him.
One thing you can count on, those explosions, they're going to get more and more hard to do the longer this fight goes on. So if he does pass him out, there's a good chance that he'd be able to stuff that big explosion and turn, as opposed to getting rolled over and rolled off.
He's going for another north-south choke here. I mean, the problem with this choke is that he actually needs to pull backwards, and the fence is behind him.
I mean, Igor is really good on the ground, though. It looks like he's getting at least a reaction from now. He's going to have to do something to make sure that that choke doesn't work.
Arm on the inside here. I mean, look, Wojtas is an incredibly strong, stocky athlete, but the positioning there just isn't quite right. He has to sink that shoulder back down, and there's the reversal again.
Siahaan now, you would think, wants to step back, but he's going to engage at the ground.
I think that...
And a shake of the head from Mark Fury in the corner there.
I think that north-south choke attempt was a really bad move. I think he wasted a lot of energy, because you can see the position wasn't right, but there was a reaction from the opponent to think that there was something going on, which could only mean one thing. He was squeezing that for the finish.
Yeah.
And I feel like that might have taken a lot of energy out.
I feel like Igor did enough to win this round, though, unless something huge happens in the next 15 seconds. But it is unfortunate that he used all that energy and now ended up on bottom. That's going to give Ronal a lot of motivation going into the third, where he might be down 2.
Yeah.
This is the buzzer. Ronal Siahaan ending the round on top, but a big round for his opponent, Igor Wojtas.
And you can tell Siahaan wants to win it there. He's been working hard on his ground at MMA Academy. He wants to win the fight on the ground as well as on the feet.
I think you're right, Angela. I think there's a very good chance that Siahaan is 2 rounds down. He needs a finish here, and this fight could come down to whether Wojtas is able to get this fight back to the floor.
Yeah, those takedowns are looking a little harder each time he goes for it.
The left eye of Igor's looks to be closing up a little. Takes another shot on the way in, looking for that takedown. Good sprawl by Siahaan. Can he clear the leg, though?
Yeah, he's going on pure aggression here, just shot after shot. The shots aren't particularly well set up. They're quite telegraphed, sorry. But, I mean, just the pure grit and aggression, he's able to get this fight back on the ground.
That's that Polish power right there.
There you go.
He double tapped and then triple tapped and finally got the takedown.
Spamming takedowns until they work.
Ronal's listening well. His corner told him to open the guard. He is. He's trying to give himself some options here, but now his back closed.
I see some better work, Igor, if you want position.
Pass in the half here.
Paul Crossley's not going to let Igor hang out in this top position. You have to advance, you have to attack submissions, or you have to do damage. Otherwise, it's considered a neutral position.
Ronal's going to be looking for that underhook again, trying to get that big explosion, that big reversal.
Now, here's the question. Is Ronal going to give up potentially a position to, you know, we've seen the success he's had in the reversals. I'm wondering whether if he finds himself in half guard, could he possibly give up the mount to hit that reversal yet again?
I mean, it's been working for him. There's no reason not to, especially if...
I mean, throwing the legs up for a triangle here. And it's just the right hand of Wojtas that was able to shrug that off and now pass in the side. We've seen attempts of this north-south choke. If he's going to go for a submission from side control, I'd rather see him try and tie up that far side arm in a Kimura. Siahaan's putting the arm in a position where that is possible. And far more, almost certainly the highest percentage submission, really, from side control. Either far side Kimura or head and arm.
Wojtas just keeping those strikes coming in to keep that position. As Siahaan tries to find a way out from underneath his man.
Looks like he's trying, it looked like he was trying for the head and arm for a second too. But he's letting Siahaan get that elbow in and move him around a little bit. He doesn't seem to mind though, as long as he's in a good position to strike and keep scoring.
Keep working on, Igor.
Another pass here into mount, and are we going to see a reversal again? If we are, it's coming much later than it did in the first couple of rounds. No, it's looking like finally he's able, after many attempts, to actually secure the mount position. Just over a minute left in this fight. A great position on top. There's the reversal.
Wow. Siahaan, big knee.
That was a bad knee.
Time.
You got to.
And the referee has, I believe, judged that to be an illegal knee.
I'll take your time, right? Hey.
Well, let's take a look at that. You can see the damage on the eye of Igor already. That's not going to help it.
Can't knee him to the head. Stay there.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
Looked like the butt was down. Let's see if we can take another look at that.
How you feeling?
I mean, that's very close. That's very close.
No, like he was.
It looks like the feet, the bottom of the feet are on the ground. The butt is not on the ground. That's a legal knee.
That is legal?
Yeah, if he only has the soles of his feet touching the ground.
I don't think I've ever seen a knee that close to being illegal.
Yes.
That was legal.
We're going to see if we can take another look at that now.
You okay? Ask him, yeah, it was a legal knee. It was a legal knee. Is it okay to carry on? Yeah? There you go.
Yeah, the hands off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the fingertips are not going to count anyway. The referees have checked the video, the outside officials rather have checked the video footage there. It's a legal knee, the fight continues.
Wow. I mean, thank God for action replays, right?
Yeah.
You never would have guessed that watching it in the...
Absolutely not. And obviously the position of the referee's in as well. He's no way of seeing for certain.
I think Igor was a little more surprised that they stopped it, though, because he was just making sure it wasn't an early stoppage. Now he's in on the takedown again. He doesn't look too phased from it. Took that thing on the chin.
Quite literally.
Ronal has to dig. Yeah, now he's doing it. He has to dig, try to pull Igor up, get on his head.
A more grip here.
He can use this to turn off the fence, but if he stays here, Igor's eventually going to get back on his legs and get to maybe a single leg.
Of course, now the big takedown from Igor setting the round. Yeah, the knee has to factor into the judges' scoring as well. It's a legal strike.
You still got to assume that it's 2 rounds on.
Oh, almost certainly. We will let the judges pick that one out, though. Igor Wojtas clearly of the opinion that he's done enough to win that one. The crowd feeling the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 in favour of your winner by way of unanimous decision in the red corner, Igor Wojtas!
Big win for the home fighter, Igor